Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new FIFA 21 trading video. In this video I'm just going to go over a couple of things that I've been doing to make ridiculous money this FIFA and advising on the peak times to do it. So before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe. We've started a brand new series over on the live stream where we are doing 0 to 1 million coins trading, all live on stream, so you see everything I do. So make sure to subscribe and we can discuss on there any kind of bits you're kind of struggling with and find out a bit more there. But today's video is about a couple of simple methods to do with consumable cards, and today I'm just going to cover them on chem styles. So, chem styles used to make cards better, put them in better positions, so on and so forth, or consumables more so. Chem styles are things like hunters, shadows, sentinels, and you have kind of two different ways of making money with them. The first way of making money is blanket bidding, and I always think sentinels is the best way to kind of show that. So what you want to do is you want to go find out kind of what price they're going at on the market. So you can see here 400 coins, buy it now on the market, and what you can do from here is work out what the tax is. So it's 400 coins, the tax is 20 coins, 5%. So 400 coins, buy it now on the market, going within kind of 5 minutes. So what you do is you can either max bid at 150 or 200. Lately though, the market's been a bit busier at the 150 side of things, so 200 is probably better. So you just go along and you just pop a 200 bid on every card you can afford to. So bear with me. What I'll do is, oh, someone else done 200. If that happens, I tend to just skip a page and go and blanket bid on the next page, hoping that they then see that you're blanket bidding and they back off really. Because if you pick up every card at 200 coins, you're making 180 coins profit per card. If you can pick up 50 of these cards at a time, you're making something like 14k profit, after tax that is, every time you pick up 50. So it can be every 10 minutes, it can be quicker. At the moment, there hasn't been any big pack drops, so no packs that have dropped that have shown true value. For these, you need like lightning rounds for this really to take off, because what happens is so many cards appear on the market, you can just lap them up, and you can sit there and you can do this method on all consumables, not just sentinels. Sentinels is just simple because it's a low value trading method for people with all sorts of budgets. But I think everyone with every budget can say that 14k is something they'll take every 15 minutes happily. Because if you think about it, if you play for an hour, you bid all these up, go play a game, come back, list all the cards, bid again, come back, list all the cards, bid again. You can make, well, what's near enough 60k in an hour, obviously subject to it going well on your bids. So you just go through, you bid all these cards up. You can see that I'm up to the 20-minute mark. I'm going to stop there just so I've got a few spaces so I can show you the next method. What you then do is, once you've placed all them bids, you just go over to your transfer targets, have a look. You will get outbid on some. You can see that a couple have been put up at 250. I'm not interested in making that little profit. I'd rather make the 180 profit. If I'm going to bid 250 myself, I'm going to take the 130 coins still, but I'd rather avoid that because I know how much Sentinel's prices fluctuate. So kind of 150, 200 I feel is a safe bet. Whilst they're coming in, there is the second method you can do, which is sniping. So once again, I have a card that I think is always good to show sniping on, and that's hunters, or shadows to be fair. So once again, you go have a look. I believe they're 2829. Let's have a look. 2,800 within 5 minutes. They're coming down a bit though, 2,700 kind of on the minute mark. Probably an easy way to just double check that is this. Should be just shy of a page. There we go. So 2,700 they're selling at. So the tax on 2,700, once again, what you want to do is you want to put in 2,700 and 5% of that. So you're looking at 135 tax. So you want to be bidding or picking them up at 2,500 and below. If you're picking up at 2,500 and below, you're making 65 coins on 2,500, and anything lower than that, you're making obviously substantially more. So I always go for the bare minimum when sniping, on the pure reason that I can make quite a bit of it. And what you do is you just search and snipe. The easiest way for sniping is also to compare price. So once you're on a card on the market, I'll try to show you this. And once you're on a card on the market, you want to compare price and just come back out, and that will refresh your search without having to go through all this bit again. The problem is, when you're sniping chem styles when there isn't any packs being opened, you can end up in a position where not many are dropping, and to be honest, it makes it a bit more difficult, because if no cards are dropping, you're gonna really struggle to get. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh wow, this is insane. You have no packs being opened. When packs are opened, you see a large influx of these cards onto the market. So I only got one there, as you saw, but I'll show you kind of what we do. So we got it at 2,500, and we're going to list it at 2,700. What you can choose to do is list it 2,800, 2,900, and hope for lazy buyers. Lazy buyers are great in these type of markets. People just see a hunter and they say, well, that looks about right, and they buy it. It doesn't really matter if it is a good deal or not. They don't particularly care. And there we go. There's a great deal. There we go. We've made, what, 1,565 coins on that one. So this is what happens when you just sit sniping them. Every now and then you get a good deal, or you're just getting consistently beaten by the potential bots on the internet, or just other people who are a lot quicker than you. I didn't even attempt that card, but the problem is, I find, you get yourself kind of in a routine where your fingers kind of start going at a certain pace that can't keep up with itself. So just try to take it easy on the sniping. Wait for lightning rounds, new content, team of the weeks. Around that time, a lot of packs are being opened. When a lot of packs are being opened, a lot of consumables are getting pumped onto the market, and you can snipe. What we'll do is, at some point, we'll do one of the live streams matched up with a promo release or team of the week release, and we'll snipe a lot then. And I'll show you just kind of how many coins you can make, and we'll probably jump. Say we start at 20k, we'll probably end up more towards the 100k. You make that much money. The other night I made about 300k after the one to watch promo dropped. It was insane. You just grind. To be honest, I don't see myself picking up masses of hunters at the moment, just due to there being a severe lack of content, obviously dropping for packs. So they're slow and steady. I picked up probably about 10 in the last 20 minutes, I'd say. Kind of pre-video, just making sure that the market was all right, testing that it all still works. So I wouldn't bother telling you a bloody system that doesn't work. So in the meantime, obviously that's been going, and you buy and you sell these cards, and you chuck them up on the transfer list, as you can see here. And you can see that we had quite a few hunters sell at 2,900, and there's the one at 2,700, so that sold very quickly. A couple at 2,700. Probably could have listed at 2,900 and made our money back. We then have our transfer targets coming through in the meantime. So we bid on a bunch of Sentinels, they were going along, and as you know, they were going for about 20 minutes, so there's quite a few to go there. But in the meantime, we can have a look at exactly what's gone on here. So we've won 3 so far. We got outbid on a few, but like I said, you're going to get outbid on a few. It's okay. That doesn't matter. And we knew they were listing at 400 coins. So you just go 400 coins, 400 coins, 400 coins. They'll sell when you make, I think it was 180 coins profit per card. And we just got outbid on another one there. The profit margin can be there, but for me, it's just not really worth bidding 250 due to the risk, like I said. But you can do this with all sorts of cards. So I'll show you the sniping side of things one more time with a different card. We'll go with Shadows, another really popular one, and that's why I go with them, because they are popular. You know you're going to get the sale off quite quickly. So you look, 3,700, 10 minutes. Nah, we're not feeling that, are we? 3,500 instant, 3,500 instant, how's 3,600 looking? 3,600, pretty slow. So 3,500 is kind of the minimum sell price you're going to go for. So 3,300 is, I'm going to go 3,200, so you make 125 coins minimum per card. And once again, you just go through and you blitz these. I don't know if I'll get a shadow. It's like the hunters. You don't know if they're going to pop up or not. But if they do, and you win one, you can make some very good money. It's one where I'm kind of doing these methods quite often. I keep on top of my consumable trading, and I spend a lot of time doing it. I'm very confident in these methods, and I think that you guys can make a lot of coins out of them. But yeah, this is just something. These prices are obviously live at time of recording. This recording will go out probably over 12 hours after I've actually recorded it, so just bear that in mind. Don't follow these prices, check them yourself, check the tax on the sale, and go from there. But that's, I suppose, really it from the video. I'm going to try and get one more snipe, but at the moment I've got very little confidence that we're going to get one. To be honest, I've got next to no confidence we're going to get one. We'll go clear out the Sentinels, we'll list these up, and hopefully a few will have sold, and we can show you kind of how that's going. So obviously we've got 200, we're listing at 400, 200, 400, 180 coins every single time we're doing this. So you can see how passive this is. We're not making what anyone would specify as a killing on any card. We're making a very low margin, but what's good about this is you can make the low margin, so you can see the Sentinels are selling like the Hunters did very quickly. Sentinels tend to take a little bit longer, they're not as popular of a card, but it's something where low mass bidding and getting a large quantity of cards on a low profit can result in some huge money being made, rather than pursuing that one big win. I don't believe in the one big win method. I've done it. I've had a few results this FIFA. I made 75k, I think it was, on an informed Bruno Fernandes sniping him when he was in packs. It's one where you can do it, and monitoring it can work in your favour, but mixing your methods up. If you're going to be doing big sniping, why not have 50 cards bid on? Whether that be Shadows, Hunters, Sentinels, you name the card, have 50 cards bid on, or 49 so you've got that one space you can snipe a card. Have that space open, and make your money work for you, rather than sitting there on the market and just bidding and have nothing happening. Have 20k invested on the market in cards, and then every now and then go out, check, relist, rebid, and then snipe again. And you just can rinse and repeat. It's just such a good way to earn additional money. You're playing games, have 50 cards being bought on the market and selling. Carry on playing the games, and after each game just come out and top it up. That is that simple. It's really easy. You can make mass amounts of coin. Like I said, made over 300k in one evening, made over 601 mixing this and player sniping at the beginning. So there's a lot of money to be made. It's one where I could try and sell you the world. There's no point. You either believe that this method works or you don't. At the moment, this is where we're at. This is kind of my thoughts. I'm looking to get an icon in the cam as a little club update. Don't know who I'm going to go for yet. It's going to be a 4-2-3-1, I think, now. I went back to the 4-1-2-1-2 and it went awfully, so 4-2-3-1 with a cam, being an icon, I expect. That's kind of where my thoughts are at. It looks like we've potentially been outbid massively here. What has gone on? So all the early ones were left alone, but the later ones weren't, and we lost a lot. That's very odd. Let's just quick go on here and clear these out. You can see the Sentinels, whilst we're having this chat, are just going. It's a really simple method. I couldn't recommend it anymore. Just don't get dragged into bidding battles. And you can see we're winning more as we speak. So like, by the end of this video, I'd have probably sold a fair whack of these and made a bit of money. So I always have bids going on. It's just the easiest way to do things. That's kind of it. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video. Cheers.